What is going on, guys? Welcome to episode 3 of my Youth Academy project with Everton in FIFA 19 career mode. Make sure you guys do like this video. If you want to see daily uploads of this, you want to see uploads every single day in this series, let's try and smash 100 likes on this episode, as we're going to get into the first game in the Premier League against Bournemouth for this episode, the first league game. In this episode we'll get into, but first up we've got to cover some formation changes, tactic changes. It is a bit of a unique one, custom made by myself, let's say. It's closer to probably a 3-5-2 with some changes there, where Bernard is as well. That's not even like a left wing or a striker position, it's kind of in between there, which is selected on left forward, but even, yeah, that position, it's a bit more cut in than a left winger, left forward. So I really like how it's positioned. I wanted to build one where we could surround a lot of players in the midfield and to be good in attack and good at defense as well, to be, yeah, mixed in terms of both. So yeah, we're gonna find out most definitely heading into this first game now. Hopefully we can kick things off in this episode with a win. So Richarlison, yeah, for this season, he's going to be the big man up front to rely on for a lot of goals to come through him. So starting this game about 13 minutes in, Sigurdsson did very nicely, got it to Theo Walcott, and maybe unexpectedly he scores there, because even with by unexpectedly I just mean that the strike, it didn't feel too powerful, but it found its way into the back of the net. I think it did take a bit of a deflection there. If we take a look at the replay, you can see there, I think it came off Aki there. Defender didn't really do too well. Maybe it's the hair, like David Luiz, defending like David Luiz. How about that? Either way, we are gonna take that because we get the lead. We get the lead. That's what we want. So yeah, as I said, we're playing this style as well. We want to make sure we can score goals, but then defend strongly as well. We don't be scoring so many and then not defending well. Want a good mix, and almost directly after, it was that man. That was a good opportunity, but Theo Walcott scores, but then he comes sliding across with a very, very important sliding tackle. That could have been on target, could have been a goal. We will never know, but he saved us by getting the goal, yeah, taking the lead, but then saving us there in defense, just like I said, with the positioning of the defenders as well, or our players, like our winger in Theo Walcott can get up there. We had a shot there, but just showing we are creating good chances more than we were previously anyway, and the quality of those chances. Now Richarlison, we already mentioned him, he could score. That was really, really well played, skilled past his man, and on another day, honestly, that could have been a goal. The finesse on that. I think there's been like that recent update that has kind of fixed how easy, let's say, how easy those are to do. So yeah, once again, you can take a look at more of the positioning. Obviously you see how we're playing, which is very nice, but if you just take a look, and even if we have a lead like later in the match, we could drop that right midfield. We can bring on Coleman, because Coleman's not going to be starting in this formation, at least when we are starting Theo Walker. We can change it up, because if you have someone like a Digne at left back, we can change it. If we want to bring on someone, you know, like Lookman is a good young left midfielder, but if we want to play him, then we can make that switch up and, yeah, bring Coleman on that right side, and that can be the wing back we have in the formation. And when we want to go more defensive, if it's a case, we can use 2 wing backs. Just switch it up like that. See, as Lookman is coming on right now, so I would have made that change that I mentioned. Davis as well for Andre Gomez. So it brings a lot of versatility in the selection and tactically, whether you want to go more attacking or defensive. But even though we had the lead here, guys, in my mind I was like, we have to be careful, because all this good work, a good performance today, getting the lead, and pretty good defensive performance as well, not conceding. Quick goal, and it could be all done, and that would make me very, very mad. But it does look like we are playing out time there, as it's pushing to the fourth minute of added time, when there was only meant to be +2. Of course, it's a minimum, but yeah, it was very, very nice. So confidence from that, definitely, but we want to see progression, because you can take a look at it that Bournemouth had more opportunities, but I felt I was in, or we were, yeah, I felt we were in control of that game right there, that we did pretty well. Take a look at some other results there. Arsenal struggling to beat West Ham, so yeah, interesting there, but This next game is going to be interesting. Maybe you can see by the thumbnail and title, one of our youth players is going to make their debut, the keeper, which is very exciting. Roberts, who we have training there. You can see he's got some pretty strong attributes already, higher than his overall, which is very, very important. So I thought it was a great opportunity. With a cup game coming up, we got Reading. I thought it was a chance we can play him. And yeah, Julio, we're still going to leave in there. But yeah, sign up right away. Nicholas Roberts. I like how that is. Remember in previous years you have to like wait a couple of days or something if they're going to sign or not. But yeah, he's going to, at least we're going to set it up like that now. Stenklenburg, I think he's getting too old now, and especially of the style of this career mode, most definitely being about the youth academy. The Youth Academy project here with Everton, guys. We are going to be using a lot of youth players, and you're probably wondering, oh, when is he going to play some youth players? Well, we're starting it today. I don't want to call them up too early. I want to make it pretty balanced, and depending on their ability, if they can play for the team, and especially at a time when we're needing wins, most definitely. So yeah, this one was against Reading though, so I thought it could allow some changes. So not just for the keeper, yeah, we'll bring Roberts on for his debut, goalkeeper, youth keeper making his debut right here, but we're also going to rotate. If there's a few others, Galloway, he requested to play as well, so we're going to promote him in. We made a few changes. As Kenny, I thought he could play that right back. Once more, like I was mentioning in that last game, we could easily make a change like that, switch it up. We put Lookman left midfield, then we make the change for Walcott, and then we can bring him in right there, Kenny. Easy switch up like that. Maybe can make another formation just to change it up, so I don't have to make these changes every single time, but I think there'll be different changes I make as well. So even if I have a backup formation or a second formation, I might still want to make changes depending on fitness of different certain players and all of that. We never know, but you guys might like to see me make the changes. So Galloway, I thought, oh, if we play Lookman, yeah, he's left midfield. So I know Galloway's left back, but I thought he's decent high. I think he's like 6'1". He's 6'1", so I think he'll play centre back as well. I think he'll have the attributes too, and the kind of player he is. Balassi as well. Balassi, will bring him on the bench. He could potentially make an impact. I know he's not really a younger player. This is not exactly just playing all younger players. We're still trying to play a few, but we still want to have a win. We'll still want to have a victory. So, we will see how this match plays out. We should be beating Reading, but let's take a look and see how our players perform. So, about 12 minutes in here, we get a ball into that man, Lookman. He forced a save. So that was a good shot because he forced a save. We don't know if it would have ended up as a goal, but if you take a look at the replay, I don't think it was hit too poorly there. Yeah, you see, hit him in his arm there. Could have been on target. Could have been on target. We're going to whip in a corner there. That was Zuma with the acrobatic volley. How about that? It was almost a goal. It was almost a goal. Pretty good effort. It was kind of trying to hope for that again, but you have to put it in really, really well. So that's going to go back to Sigurdsson there. Plays to Davies. Plays a 1-2 with Sigurdsson. Really good play. Look at the passing. The passing really going, and Zuma goes close again. He's a bit unfortunate not to find the back of the net, and we do go very, very close. And yeah, Zuma, he's getting involved, isn't he? Zooming around. Decent shot on target there by Davis. So we're pushing for that goal pretty early in this half. See, the intensity level is really, really nice. Once more, I know we do have the better team, so we should be really playing this way against them. So we don't even know if it's exactly the formation or it's just the player quality of ourselves. Roberts, a kind of easier save there, but want to see how he gets involved in this game. Show you guys right there as we're into the second half. You see, maybe that wasn't a great piece of play there by him because it was out for a corner. Maybe he could have left it, but it's because he did something and just has another part to deal with right here. But it looks like they're going to get a shot on, but he takes it. Again, simple stuff so far, but the little things is going to help him get a good rating, especially if it leads to a clean sheet. But more importantly, we haven't scored a goal yet, so it's Bernard and Yanni Balassi. Balassi is coming on and hopefully can do something. Hopefully he can do something for us, score a goal, get involved, because he is that dangerous winger as he gets on the ball right now. We were anticipating that. Good control, stay away from the defender, don't let him intercept, get it back to him as well, and look at him go, good pressure. He's always going to be someone the defenders have to be careful of, because like I said, not even with the ball, without the ball, because then he can win it back and then skill, then put a cross in. Oh, he did pretty good work there, pretty good work. but unfortunately wasn't clear enough. We almost got it through there, but they're pretty strong defensively. When with Balassi on form, take a look at the skills! Take a look at the skills by Balassi, puts the ball in, and it's a goal to Richarlison! How good was that? It was a nice little finish, but the super sub in Balassi, look at that movement, guys. Let me know what you think about that play. With the 5-star skills to pay the bills, Yannick Balassi has got that. Oh, he's got so much of that talent. He's a great... He's at a weird age and quality, though. If he was a younger player with potential, would be absolutely magnificent. But I don't see a huge upside in his game. Maybe he is going to be that impact player. Let me know if he should get involved a bit more. Or if is he just above his level right now? Like if he'd play in the championship, he'd be a star. And yeah, he'll be too good for defenses to worry about and to prevent, really. And just showed it right there, but maybe also did show what we were lacking. Of course, Walcott still has decent pace, still high 80s, but he doesn't have that same 5-star skill moves and that really quick dribbling ability with the ball control. You can just tell that from the highlights already, and we were all going to be on again. He was going to be on again there, so he did so well, and he's probably not the most clinical finisher. Like you saw, Walcott scored a goal. He can show he's probably got a bit better scoring ability. But Balassi, his creative ability, and there he is. Take a look, Roberts there, celebrating with the lads, with the other defenders. He'll fit in with them most definitely pretty well. But anyway, yeah, just what we've seen so far. He's kept a clean sheet. So yeah, that was all right. Richarlison getting pumped as well. So it was a pretty good performance. Even though it felt like a dominating performance again, even though it was only a 1-0. The good thing is we're keeping clean sheets. They only had 2 shots on target, but yeah, Balassi came on and he was the man of the match. He didn't need that long. He didn't need that long to get that. But if you take a look at a lot of our players there did very well. But I was very happy. I was very happy with a couple of younger guys. Players are not on, of course, young keeper making his debut. Like I said, I think he'll fit very well into the team just as a whole. As we do have quite a few younger players, but our defense is most definitely as well. So, like I said, I think he can help grow. He'll be part of that growth in the team. So we're going to be heading into for this end of the episode here. For the end of the episode, just to round things up, we'll have a youth squad monthly report. Of course, just only one more player in there. So hopefully we'll start to get through a bit more of those youth players, because so far the keeper looks pretty good, and yeah, Barrios there look at that minimum 81 potential. That's gone up. The minimum potential going up is exactly what you want. So I hope you guys did enjoy this video. Leave a massive thumbs up if you enjoy the tactic as well. Let me know your thoughts on it. Do you think we should continue with it? Any changes? But yeah, pretty good so far. So I hope you enjoy this video, and I'll see you guys in the very next one.